Alpionis presents Tiny Tales of Transformation. Episode 10, Rethinking Your Organization. In many companies, the organizational structure is a masterpiece of internal logic. Clear lines of authority, clearly defined product portfolios, optimized functional expertise. And yet, somewhere outside this beautiful architecture, a customer gets lost, tossed from sales to operations, from administration to support, forced to repeat the same story, waiting for someone to actually take responsibility for handling his request. This issue is due to the operational model. Customers don't experience our organizational chart or our internal transfers. They experience an end-to-end journey. They discover, they decide, they integrate and use our solutions. They ask for help, they renew their trust, or they leave. However, this journey is collective and multi-stakeholder. Value is created or destroyed through teams, points of contact, and time. When we organize ourselves primarily around products or functions, we create predictable failure modes at the seams. Loss of information, conflicting priorities, or delays caused by the attitude of, "It's not my department." This effort is not just an irritant. It is an early indicator of satisfaction and loyalty. At the same time, the organization pays its own price: rework, escalations, duplication, and silent erosion of trust between teams. The question for leaders is not, should we become customer-centric, but what is the smallest, most disciplined change to our operating model that will make the customer journey consistent? In practice, the most powerful lever is to complete existing structures with end-to-end accountability without dismantling the forces already in place. Start with a critical, commercially decisive journey. For example, engagement, delivery, incident resolution, or contract renewal. Map it out on a page from the customer's perspective, highlighting the moments that matter and the friction points that consume time and trust. Then appoint a customer journey manager with explicit decision-making rights, someone responsible for results across functions, empowered to bring stakeholders together, arbitrate trade-offs, and remove obstacles. Define a small number of clear transfers. What needs to be transferred, in what format, with what minimum level of service, and which definition of done, so that the customer never has to coordinate your organization. And finally, manage the journey using a few results-oriented metrics such as response time and a simple measure of customer effort. Establish a short monthly governance cycle to remove friction one step at a time and systematically close the loop. This shouldn't be a big bang reorganization. It is a layer of clarity with accountability and feedback loops designed to reduce effort, accelerate flow, and make the customer's experience consistent at scale. At Alpionis, we set this approach in motion with pragmatism. We work with your teams to build a simple map of the customer journey, identify the few pain points that destroy the most value, set up light governance, and then secure execution through short rituals and measurable improvements. The objective is to preserve the strength of your product and functional expertise while offering customers a consistent experience and offering your teams a simpler and faster way of working. Want to find out more? Join us on alpionis.ch. alpionys.ch.